Amer, one of the things I've learned about compliance and regulations is there is no concept of 100% compliance. Why do I not know what of my data is in compliance or not in compliance?
It's the changes that are happening. I mean, it's happening at such a fast pace, especially with the CI/CD cycle where you're constantly developing and adding applications, and that all connects to new data, and data moves around within the environment from one place to the other. Everyone is pushing more data into the cloud, and security teams are scrambling to keep up and stay ahead of it and figure out where they're in compliance or they're not, where they're exposed to GDPR or not, where they have PII data and that they need to protect one way or the other.
We had this previous conversation about where is my data. It's, I think, the same question of where is my, I guess, level of compliance, yes?
In a way, yeah. Where's my data is the first thing you want to answer. And then the second, do I have exposures from a compliance perspective? So you have to understand where the data is, and then from there, map it into the different kind of regulatory frameworks that you have to comply yourself with, and understand where these gaps are, and then put the fixes and the remediation in place to address it so you become compliant. So you have to have the controls in place that will allow you to immediately identify these gaps and do something about it in real time so you can maintain compliance on a continuous basis.
Once you do a scan, there's got to be a lot of eye-opening moments like, oh, heck, I didn't realize that was happening.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, it's part of the problems that you identify. Part of it could be, configuration issues around the data, security issues around the data, compliance issues around the data. For example, taking GDPR as a compliance regulation that you have to face, that's a very simple, like certain PII data should not exist in certain geographies. So, and if they do, what do you do about it and how do you address it? So these type of compliance issues have also their own ways to identify them, approach them, fix them, and then maintain compliance on a regular basis.
For those of you who want to learn a little bit more about how to deal with your compliance issues, on to what level your data is in compliance, and also to find your data for that matter, you should be checking out what Normalize is doing. It's at normalize.ai.